Hello to you all. I'm just going to wait for some people to join, as always. This is a very, very impromptu live. So I'm just going to be here and wait just for a few people to join. Hello, Tourette. I recognised your photograph as soon as I saw that heart, so hello to you. Thank you for being in my life, Tourette. Always see you. So yeah, this is a very, very impromptu live. I don't really have a clue what I'm about to say, but I'm just sharing the moment with you in the hope that it helps in some small way. And as always, you know, it's just my perspective. It's neither right nor wrong, my perspective, it just is, and we each have our own. So to just always honour you first. What I'm about to share, you know, it is also neither right nor wrong what I'm about to share with you. I'm here in the fruit cage. I should be working, doing my voluntary work, which I am doing, but I just stopped to hop on to share some beauty with you in terms of making a parallel between gardening and ourselves. Because we are gardeners of our own life. So what I'm going to show you and share, you know, it might be about weeds, and it might be about fruit, and it might be about where I am in this fruit cage, but actually it is, but it's not. It's about you. It's about me. It's about life. It's about your experience and the choices we are making in every single second of our being. So I'm just going to change this camera around so you can see where I am for a moment. And here I am in the fruit cage. I'm weeding. The weeds have got very out of hand, as you can see. In this cage, there are multiple fruits, from strawberries, raspberries, black currants, red gooseberries, green gooseberries, and so it goes on. And you can see it's in a cage, which is an amazing analogy, really. It's in a cage, and I tend to work in here once a year when my landlords ask me to clear the weeds. So you can see, say, an area I've done. Beautiful red currants. You can see areas that are clear. Gooseberries. And you can see where I am. I'm in here. And it's this beautiful wild weed, you could call it, stingy nettle, that has prompted me to do this live. So stingy nettles with the seeds that will pollinate, germinate, and if I show you the roots, the stems of the stingy nettles, they're quite vast. And this is what I want to share with you, talk about. And the reason I'd like to share this is I just got smacked in the face by one. So if you don't have stingy nettles in your country, they are wild. Doesn't seem to matter where you touch them, you will get stung, and multiple stinging on your hands, arms, anywhere. And because these are probably 1.5 meters tall now, one just smacked me in the face. So my face is stung in multiple places, and that's okay. It's funny. It's just a beautiful reminder of lack of awareness. Lack of awareness. So if I had spent every moment in the now moment, not allowing my thoughts to drift off into past, or what we call past, what we call future, then if I had just been in the very now moment, then I would not have been stung all over my face. But this is just metaphor. This is just an analogy of us. I'm going to turn this around. It's just a beautiful parallel to show you how we garden, how it affects ourselves in every single moment. If you like, what is before you in every single day you exist is your own garden. I don't mean plants and fruits. Excuse my throat, still with the cough. But I don't mean with the physical plants of Mother Earth. I'm just saying that this is a really good parallel or analogy, is that what are we creating? What are you creating? What am I creating? Going back to these stingy nettles, you know, there's many ways you can see that if I leave these stingy nettles in place and do nothing, then what happens is the fruits, and here we've got some raspberries. So just understand these are the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your life, the fruits that you get to experience and taste. Okay. But if we leave the stingy nettles, which are here, if we just leave them unattended, then what happens is they crowd out the light. So the fruits don't receive the sun as much as it can. And those stinging nettles will overtake the entire fruit cage if we don't garden. And I want to say that there's no right or wrong to whether we leave these stinging nettles in here or not. There's no right or wrong. It's just a choice. And that's really what I'm trying to point to today, is for you to see that in every single moment of your life, of your garden, there is choice. And it's just the choices that keep presenting to each of us individually again and again and again. But there's actually no right or wrong. There's nothing wrong with letting wild flowers that we call stingy nettles grow and overtake the fruits. There's nothing wrong with that, but it of wanting to grow organic fruits for the table and eating of those fruits as a choice of living. So I want to emphasize as I speak that there's nothing wrong with stingy nettles. In fact, they serve many beautiful purposes. You can make soup of it, you can make teas. They're very good for the health. They attract at least 50 or so different types of insects. So there's absolutely, nothing to judge about a stingy nettle. It just is. And so the farmer here gets to choose whether to have these stingy nettles in the fruit cage, which will, if the farmer chooses, it would overtake the fruit cage, and the fruit trees and the bushes would struggle and wouldn't produce as much fruit, wouldn't be as strong. So it's kind of about being mindful, being aware of what presents to you in your life. One choice could be to let the stingy nettles just grow and grow and grow and grow. And there's nothing wrong with that. And the other would be to choose to see that they're not serving you, and choose to kind of like take them out of your reality so that you can enjoy the things you are choosing. There's so many ways to look at this. And if you're choosing to remove the stingy nettles that are causing harm, pain, stings, then how do you go about doing it in life, in your daily life? Again, it comes down to choice. Every single moment there's choice. And so for me personally, I'm removing them with care and kindness. I'm not forging away with my strength and causing harm to. I'm trying to garden with care. I'm trying to be mindful of the insects. I'm trying to be mindful of the bushes that are beyond the stingy nettles. I'm trying to be mindful of myself so that I don't get stung. So in other words, I'm choosing kindness in every single way I look at it. I'm choosing to try and be kind to everything and everyone, because in truth, it's all of me. Every part of this is all of me, and it's all of you. So there's nothing to fight. There's nothing to push myself to uproot all of these stingy nettles in wild abandonment of not caring how it affects every single other thing around me. No, I personally choose to tend to my garden, if you like. Not that it's my garden here in the fruit cage, it's the farmer's, but you understand. I try to tend to my own garden with care and kindness, because it is all a part of me. So why would I choose unkindness to a part of me? And the beautiful part of this sharing is that, I am in the fruit cage, and it is a cage. And yet, we can say that not only are we the gardeners of our lives, but we're the gardeners of everything. We're the gardeners of the cage. with the gardeners beyond the cage. You're everywhere. You're not just contained within a human vessel and a human mind. That's just the experience, until that experience widens and widens and widens,